And it's a great pleasure to follow the right honourable gentleman as ever, and I agree with everything that he says. Mr Speaker, I have to say that every time I hear an honourable or right honourable member from the benches opposite standing up and making the case for a no-deal, off-the-cliff, hardest of all Brexits, I have to say that I grow stronger in my belief that I did the right thing by leaving that party. Because for people who claim to be the party of business, to do the one thing that British business does not want, that would be ruinous, in the words of the business secretary, it fills me with absolute astonishment, and I have to say that that is the future of the Conservative Party, that the direction of travel is towards that far right, that extreme version of Brexit, and it's not acceptable. I'll quickly give way, but only for the minute.
I thank you for giving way. Could I just place on record that not everybody on this side shares that view, and I think she knows from conversations that we've had that I do not share that view, and my constituents do not share that view.
I don't for one moment doubt that the honourable gentleman doesn't share that view, but the reality is that a majority of the members of the Conservative Party, as we have heard in earlier speeches, are absolutely travelling in that direction. And the next leader of the Conservative Party will be exactly the sort of person who does believe in the most ruinous version of Brexit, which is that no-deal Brexit. But, Mr Speaker, I was heartened today around lunchtime when I attended a rally here in central London organised by the People's Vote. And what a rally it was, comprising of people from all backgrounds, of all ages, from all over the United Kingdom, who'd come together in support of that this matter now goes back to the British people. And the star of the rally was undoubtedly the most brilliant Baroness Boothroyd, who got a standing ovation before she even spoke. And after she spoke, got another rousing standing ovation, and rightly so. And as she reminded everybody in the audience that she is in her 90th year, I don't think she really wanted that broadcast, but the point that she made so beautifully and so compassionately, as well as passionately, is that this whole issue is not about her generation. Indeed, Mr Speaker, it's not about my generation at the age of 62 either. It's actually about our children and our grandchildren. And the overwhelming message that came away from that rally was that so many young people have spoken to their parents and their grandparents, and increasingly in turn, they are saying, yes, we voted leave, but now we have listened to our children and our grandchildren as we've seen the reality of Brexit unfold. We have taken the view that we have changed our minds, and it is profoundly ironic that there are honourable and right honourable members opposite who have changed their minds, who have changed their votes and voted for the Prime Minister's withdrawal agreement, but they deny the people of this country the same opportunity 2.5 years on to have the right for a final say and indeed to change their minds as well. And, Mr Speaker, I think it's finally worth remembering this. When people talk about the will of the people, the evidence is clear, the will of the people is changing. In any event, 63% of people in this country didn't vote to leave the European Union. Of the 52% that did vote, they did not vote for this Brexit chaos, this Brexit crisis. And as they see Brexit unfold, increasingly they are demanding that final say. They're demanding that people's vote. I will vote for this motion, but I want a longer extension so we can have that confirmatory vote, we can have the people's vote, because it's the only way out of this crisis.
Speaker.